Hi folks, welcome to League Our Way. Happy New Year to everyone, all our followers out there. Happy New Year to you too, mate.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Let's get into
Going
it.
to Keith.
Absolutely. You can't see him over there, but he's waving his hand. Look,
He did wave his hand.
the Latrell Mitchell saga has thankfully come to an end. I think we're all sort of sick of hearing about it, but it's been an interesting one all the same. Firstly, he's not the first defector. He won't be the last. I think they've made a big point of it, and they're saying, the loyalty and all the rest of it goes both ways. It's an interesting defection because Wayne Bennett came out last year with James Roberts and said, we will not be signing James Roberts. And of course, that happened, and he said the same with Latrell Mitchell. There's been lots of defectors over the years. Gordon Tallis comes to mind, Bob Fulton, there's been tons of them.
Anthony
Yeah,
Mundine.
yeah, Anthony Mundine, absolutely. It's been a bit of a media circus, mate. You're glad it's over?
Till the next circus. I'm glad it's over because League Love's been on the back page, right? That's the select papers and all that. So they're trying to find ways to be on the back page, and Latrell Mitchell's been their little go-to man. Now that he's done and dusted, I'd say Jai Arrow's going to be the one on the hit list for the next couple of weeks until we finally get around to, mid-February, when it'll probably be somebody like Dylan Napa playing the flute.
Looking forward to that. He said, came in this week and said signing with the Tigers would have been a big mistake. He's retracted that.
I don't care.
That
That's
doesn't
it.
go down well with the Tigers
That's
supporters.
it.
They're pretty passionate
You
people,
can't-
the Tigers supporters.
It's not like old Facebook rubbing it off. That's it. It's done and dusted. I love these retractions. That's not a retraction. You said it. You meant it.
He was he was wooed by the master, like Wayne Bennett. He came out in his silk gown and his slippers and pipe and all the rest of it, and obviously Russell Crowe, a bit of clout there. Look, I being like impartial, I don't follow the Roosters or Souths. I hope it all goes well. I'm glad that he's gone to somewhere where he's got a good mentor in Wayne Bennett. I think that will be good for him. What do you think about how good will they be, the Rabbitohs back line, if they do click?
If they click up, I'm not
That's the
sold
big
on
thing,
them.
isn't
I'm
it?
still not sold on them. Sam Burgess was a big loss. Inglis proved to be a big loss. They replaced him with Latrell Mitchell, who's hit and miss. He can be brilliant. The problem at the moment is Latrell Mitchell between good and bad's quite a gap. I think he had 7 hit-ups there once, or 6 hit-ups there one game last year and all that. And so I think his gap between good and bad's quite large at this stage. I'm not saying it won't be in 10 years' time. It could be the greatest we've seen. Who knows? But right at the moment. And then Jai Arrow, the big problem I see with him is that he still has he ever played for Australia?
No.
And that's not his problem. What I'm saying is he's not Sam Burgess yet either. So I'm not sold that these guys are like-for-like replacements at this stage in their career. Can they both be like-for-like replacements? Yes, but at the moment, are they? No.
It's a good point. Jai Arrow too has suffered a fair few injuries. Jai Arrow plays like he's 125 kilos. I don't think there's any more wholehearted players than Arrow. And yet, it's like you said, it's yet to be found out how they go. I guess the us were fortunate in a way and very unfortunate. They lost 2 very good, great players in Inglis and Burgess, but they received the medical clearance that.
The new rule for them.
So they're flush with dough. And, so anyway, it'll be interesting to see how they go. Just lastly, probably a big name will have to go. Now he only got signed on 400,000 for this year, apparently. Latrell Mitchell. And it's going to be,
there's a minimum, isn't there? So I think all up it might have been a bit more obviously. I think Roosters are chucking in a bit of it.
they're chucking him a bit, but it's going to be obviously Bennett does those back end deals quite well. But there's talk someone's going to have to go this year more than likely.
I think they have to if they're going to get Arrow. They can't get Arrow this year.
No, they won't get it. The Titans have already knocked back the offer of a winger. They said they don't want a winger. Apparently Dane Gagai was offered to the Titans. It's going to be interesting to see who they unload because I think it's going to be someone. There's talk of Alex Johnson. They're in a good position anyway. They've certainly got a fair roster. Their forwards a little bit iffy.
I wouldn't give Titans. I wouldn't give Arrow up.
Oh, I wouldn't be either. No, I wouldn't. Well, he's there.
Play the year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have a great year for us.
All right, that's us from League Our Way. Thankfully, the Latrell Mitchell saga has come to an end. It's a bit like Star Wars at the moment. There's about one of them every 4 months at the
I
moment.
don't even know how they go and whether like what's that other show, the Universal Studios one, or whatever it is. The
Fast and Furious. I have no idea. We're too old, aren't we?
Fast
Yeah. All right, that's us, folks. Thanks for joining us.